Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my live. Ah, ah, ah. Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday. Come on in, roll on in. I tell you, if you have the life that I have, whew, you probably wouldn't make it today. But yeah, we're pressing on. We're pressing on. Come on in. Let me get some stuff on here. Hope you guys are okay. Had a lovely weekend. Still having a great day. Had a great day. And feeling blessed. I am blessed. I am tired, but I am blessed. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yes. God is good. God is great. Okay, let's get you up here. Who's in the house with me? Who's in the house with me? Welcome, 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 welcome. Coach Mary. Welcome, Coach. Welcome to my house. Welcome. It's lovely to see you here. If you're in the bush, please come out and hit the like button before it hits you first. Yes. Come on in, please. Come on in. So today, the topic will be a bit hard-ish. Serious topic though. Serious topics today. Serious topics. And I want to ask some questions and I need you all to help me to answer them. Yeah. Chat. Okay. I'm fiddling with this thing here, trying to figure out how to use this thing. Okay, so guys, welcome in, welcome in. So, greetings, my family, greetings to all my current and returning subscribers. Welcome to my official live program. Thank you for your time. You could have been somewhere else, but you've chosen to be here. You've choose here, so thank you. And I also welcome anyone here who wants to join me on the platform. Get comfortable, be seated, but do join in the conversation. I ask you kindly. Yes. So, also, if anyone wants to join me, as I said, perhaps you'd like to share an experience. Maybe not today, but anytime I'm live, um, and an experience that anyone else can take strength from. You're welcome to share that here. Or if you're troubled with something, maybe you need a listening ears, maybe a few words of encouragement to lift your spirit. You're welcome to engage as well on screen or direct via WhatsApp. I can drop those too, the link and also the number for that. But I don't think it's going to happen immediately because you guys are still taking your time to get used to me. But please, hello, I'm easy to get along with. So let me do the official before I go any further into my program. And I always believe it's best to give thanks in all circumstances. And God has been great. He has been good to us. So let us do the official and bless this platform.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for a new day and for the gift of life. Help us to be grateful for your abundant grace and mercy. Thank you for watching over us and blessing us with divine health to go through another day. Father, we commit our lives into your hands, that you lead and guide us by your Spirit at every step along the way. I declare we are protected by your power. No evil shall befall us. As we step out, we do so in faith, hoping and believing for the best. May doors of opportunities be open to us, and may we meet people of our destinies according to your will. I declare that all our expectations for this day have been exceeded. I pray that we will also be a blessing in the lives of those we come in contact with on our life's journey. Bring into our lives light where there is darkness, and fill our hearts with your love where hatred and bitterness lies. These I ask of you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Holy, holy, holy. I can't believe it. I muted the mic. Oh, goodness. I muted my mic. I apologize. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. I apologize for muting the mic and forgot to turn it back on. So I'm going to repeat myself. Please remember to hit the like button. Hit the like button before it hits you first. And if you don't mind, please to share out the live. I would appreciate it very much. All right. So I am going to repeat what I said earlier. My dear Lord. Okay, here we go again. So, just to remind everyone what contents I put out. So, my content is solely to inform, inspire, give aid, and to raise awareness to encourage women to be more self sustained. For the world to see, hear, and understand the true effect of childhood and domestic abuse slash trauma and the consequences of our action. All right, my phone is pinging. Let me turn that right down. My apology. I'll have to use this to do the chat too. Okay. All right. So just so that people don't come over here and waste their time, I always try to do a channel check to make sure that this is the right place for you. So it is yes, this is the channel for you. If you are a male or female survivor, yes, if you are a victim of rape or any form of abuse to include domestic and childhood abuse. Yes, if you are someone still struggling with domestic and childhood trauma or any type of other trauma. It is yes. If you want to understand more about abuse and the effect of abuse. Yes, yes. If you are a past or current abuser, and if you are someone who has never experienced any form of abuse slash trauma, but you have a brilliant mind, someone who can motivate and inspire others, a respectful person with knowledge to share. Yes, welcome, welcome. So, in today's live stream, I am going to sort of address some issues in my home country. So I have a few questions that I want to ask my prime minister, and that is the prime minister of Jamaica. I am going to take I'm going to talk about a case that I did a blog about today, where the mother trusted the caretaker, age 52, to accompany her 20-year-old daughter to a nightclub one night before they traveled back to London. And at the end of the night, he violated her in the worst way. He raped her. And I want to discuss the safety of our children in our homes and with whom they associate with. Reason being because a few days back, a 9-year-old girl on her way home from school, a few minutes from her home, was kidnapped, strangled, raped, murdered by her mother boyfriend. And then I'll end it all with sharing some information regarding child contact abuse and child grooming. Welcome in, Black Money Corpse. Welcome in. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Thanking you. All right, guys. So this one is all about engagement. So you all have to engage in the conversation. Questions been asked. Opinion. I need it all. I need you all in this tonight. Okay. So before I jump in it, I have to do my official welcome to my channel. Lily Rose. Yes. Use the word I don't know to deny your request. If people want to support you, they will. All right. All right, Lily. He's a good brother. He supports me very much. So yeah. If you want to support his channel, please do. Okay. Welcome to my channel, Abuse Insights, where I create contents on abuse topics to include but not limited to childhood or domestic abuse. Yeah. All right, guys. So a lot of things has been happening in our country. Now, I can only speak for Jamaica right now, but I know that Jamaica is not the only country that is experiencing certain things. It's a global issue where child abuse is concerned. But I want to ask you all a question. Do you know the biggest problem that we have in Jamaica? Maybe you have it in your country. As I said, I can only speak for my country. So, is it crime? No. Is it corruption? No. Is it culture ripoff? No. Sale of the country? No. Drugs? Mm-mm. Poverty? No. Okay. What is it then? I will tell you. The biggest problem Jamaica has is rape, sexual assault against women and girls, boogering of boys, molestation in the homes, the churches, schools, by law enforcement, you name it. Fathers having sex with their children. As I said, this is not just a Jamaica issue. Members of the family molesting members of the family, brothers molesting brothers and sisters. Some of our mothers, facts, are allowing their men to sleep with their kids for material gains. The topic is tough tonight, so please, if this is not something you want to hear, I understand. But this, I would hope you'd stay. Maybe it's not affecting you, but stick around. Some pastors exchanging sex with children for food and money. Teachers are raping off students. And police officers who took oath to serve and protect, they too are raping our women. And like everyone else, they threaten to kill them if they talk. So just quickly on this, last few days I covered a blog about this where the police did a check stop. 26-year female, she was driving a car with a funny plate, and some bribery conversation went on, and she couldn't pay up the money, and the police officer took the young lady to the back of an establishment and raped her. Yeah, raped her. And in most cases, some of these officers, they do have children at home and family at home. Yeah. All right. So, Prime Minister of Jamaica, this is coming out there because I know I have a lot of Jamaican listeners. So you are changing the sentences for gun and murder crimes, but what about the hundreds of thousands of people suffering from trauma? What about our children still being raped, abused, and traumatized? What are you going to change? When are you going to change the sentences on the books for these crimes? 8 to 10 years for a father who raped and impregnated his daughter? Such sentence is a joke. It's like telling the abuser, go and take a break and come back, but don't mess with your daughter or the same person again. Just look for another woman to molest. There's no deterrent. Is it fair for the victim to be damaged for the rest of her or his life and the rapist sentence reduced because he pleaded guilty? There's no fairness in that. There's no fairness in that. Can't you see our children are being kidnapped on their way to school and church? Children make it to school and never made it home, like the 9-year-old girl who had lost her life on Monday. People on record for child molestation in another country are allowed to work within our country with our children. When people are deported for such crime, why are the people, their children of Jamaica, left vulnerable to these men? Why don't we have a public sex offender register available? When are you going to take into consideration the many lives that are being affected by sexual abuse? When will we see people hold accountable for these crimes with harsher punishments? What about the many victims searching for justice with no hope? When? When will the justice system change in favor of the victims? When? We can see the changes that are being made in fight against gun crimes and gang crimes, but crime against humanity is far overdue. We need tougher and deterrent punishment. When will we have a better justice system? Now, people, I'm going to kick it off with this 9-year-old girl. It is harsh, it is hard to listen to, it is painful, but these are burning issues. And sometimes, just by listening to another incident, it can save another person. A few days back, a 9-year-old girl, Nikita, say her name, Nikita Noel, was on her way from school, but she never made it home. She never made it home. She was kidnapped, dragged into bushes, raped, strangled, murdered. There are signs that there might be a link with the girl stepfather, but the public is not saying straight, but it is believed to be the man who her mother is having a relationship with. But somewhere along the line, things got sour. 42-year-old, and he decided to take it out on this 9-year-old girl. When things like this happen, these people are sick. This man has been keeping his eye on this woman's daughter for years, because it doesn't matter what you have when it comes to relationship with the individual. It gives you no right to go and rape the child or take the child's life. So you see, we have to be very careful. The child was coming home from school in her uniform, and she did not make it to her gate. The taxi dropped her off. She just needed to walk a few minutes in to her house. Because of the bad road condition, the taxi, they won't drive all the way to their houses. So the child was dropped off at the main road, and she was walking home. And this man decided to take her and take her life. Mothers with children, I can only encourage you. Hello, shop boss. Welcome, Lataya. Welcome, girl. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I can only encourage our women, mothers, I'm a mother as well, to stop bringing men around your children. Some of us, we are in one relationship, it doesn't work. And the next person we get involved with, we bring them in the house the same. 3, 4 men, sometimes in 1 year, around our children. We can have relationship and not bring the man to the house, to the children, until we are sure that we are going to have a proper relationship. When I was growing up, Granny would say to the male, make sure you know where you're bringing your woman, because none of them is coming in this house. So what she was basically saying, if you go out there and get a woman's daughter pregnant, make sure you have a roof to put her. But nowadays, it's surprising because we women are the one who are providing security for men. We are moving the men into our homes. How is that? Why are we taking up men who are in worse condition than we are to put them around our children? When did we get here? And ladies, sometimes nothing is wrong with being alone. It's okay to be by yourself, to gather yourself. You don't have to always have a partner in the house. You have your children. Their need and wants come first, not yours. And this is where we are going wrong because we are putting our needs and wants in front of our children. Not every man that come into our life mean us well. Some men are only in our life waiting to make their move on our children. And when they do come into your life, they are trying to get to the child in a way where they try to set you up against your own child, to make you believe that the child is bad, disobedient, lying. And then you side with the man because the man is an adult and the child is a child. Trust me, these children nowadays, they are no fool. And you must listen to them. Stop siding against your children. As adult, it is easy to believe another adult over your child, but let me tell you this: you must not leave your children in such a vulnerable position. You must try to gain that trust with your children where you have an open relationship where communication is fluent. Because if you don't enable that, the child is going to look for friend in the wrong place. If you're a good parent who teaches your child to be truthful, trust me, you will know when they lie, if they lie. Mind you, sometimes punishment can change the narratives. If you punish your child in the wrong way for the wrong reason, simply because someone convinced you that they are lying when they are not, you are also setting up that child to be a victim because the child will not tell you things anymore because he or she fear beating. And who knows, he or she might be at risk. Somebody's coming after them and they won't tell you anything. They won't tell you a thing. One of the other thing we need to look at, and I discussed this before, and I'm going to touch it tonight. You see, when we have men in our homes, even when the children father are living in the house. A lot of people don't practice this, but this is something we need to practice. When we have children in our homes, girl child, and we have male in the house, we have to be careful how we dress our daughters, even if it is their own father living in the house with them. Because father do molest their daughters too. And I'm not speculating. I am telling you this because it happened in my family. 2019, 13-year-old lying asleep and her father raped her. We have to be careful how we dressing our children, the clothes we're buying. A lot of us dress our children innocently, but we have to just remember the world we're living in. It's not that we are doing anything wrong per se. What we have to remember is if you put cheese on a rat trap, is to catch a rat. The way you're dressing your children is innocent to you. But those out there who are preying on the children sees it as an opportunity because they just keep eyeing up your child. Ladies, you ever wonder what men think sometime when you're walking past them and they just keep making noise? Hello, beautiful. Psst, psst, psst. Hey, sexy, come here, Jamaican talk. It's the same way your child is attractive to child molesters, but they can't make those sounds. But it's the same sort of way that eyeing up your children. So if you're living with somebody and you don't know that they are child molesters, trust me, they are just waiting, waiting on that moment. This 9-year-old girl, she was innocent on her way from school. She has no beef with her mother and her mother's boyfriend, but the the man took her and raped her. This can happen to anybody, because you just don't know. Some people, they are sick, Rambo, very sick. And as parents, we have to understand that we are living in a different time. The Bible says that we are going to see sign and wonders. And the things that are happening today, they are sign and wonders. They are unbelievable. And we need to change our mindset. A lot of us need to drop the crab in a barrel mentality and assess how you dress your children. I saw kids walking on the road with their mom, and you will not believe the mother dressed the child as if the child is her twin. And if the child bent over too hard, you see the whole of the child backside and underneath the child. And I'm like, this is disturbing because children often play. They don't know about securing their private place, space. And some of us are dressing the children and setting them up. Do you understand? They are innocent, but fathers are abusers, stepfathers are abusers, brothers, uncle, cousins. They are sexual abusers. Not in every family, but they are out there. I need to back up what I'm saying with a few stories. In Old Harbor, right? There was a young lady. She lived with her daughter. And back home, a lot of us live in our little one room. It's nothing great, nothing big, nothing for guests to come in. And this woman took a man in her house with her daughter. Not a house, one room. One room, one bed. And the woman took her man to come and live with her daughter. The daughter was sleeping on the bed with the mom and the man. And the man would molest the child. And he'd done it in a way where the mom never saw. But the child was keeping a diary of things. She was brilliant. She was keeping a diary. And when she chumped up the nerve to tell her mother what was going on, what the man was doing to her. Let me show you my face. When the child told her mother what was going on, the mother took the book that the child note all the incident that took place with the man and burned it. She burned the book and basically tell the child to shut up. Nothing's going to happen. Okay? So it went on for a while again, and the man continued. This time the child got a second book and note down things in the book. When the child realized that the mom was not on her side, the child took the book to the police station herself and explained to them what was happening, what had happened, and the action of her mother. Yeah. And they're both in prison today because they got arrested. So these things are not just talk about, these are facts. Some of us take husband and cherish our husband over children. I don't know who come up with this vow from hell, forsake all others, but I think some of us took that vow literally. We're taking it to the grave. Because this is another incident I'll share with you. But first, there was a lady this morning on one of the morning show. The world need more than disinfectant, Frambo. A lady on a program I was listening to this morning, because the guy was talking about abuse in the home, just like I'm talking about it now. And child grooming is something that is real. And a lot of us don't understand it. But the lady had a good relationship with her daughter. And she often sit her down and explained what abuse is, and that if anything out of the norm should happen, giving her examples, she should come and tell her, the mother. When the mother was not home, her boyfriend, who was living at her house, offered the child money. So the child told her mom. Now, the money thing can be innocent. So the mother didn't say nothing. The mother sit on it, but the child told the mom. The next time the man approached the child, he's going to tell the child that he's going to explain to her and guide her on how she can travel to his home to see him. Just talking about it made me just my teeth like, why is this man telling a child that he's gonna tell her how to get to his house? Hmm? He's in a relationship with the child's mother. If the child is gonna come to his house, it should be with her mother. Do you see what was going on? The child went again and told her mother. The minute the mother heard that, that was the last day that man spent in her house. She said, immediately leave. She never had another man in her home again. And she said her children, they're now grown and moved on with their lives, but it still bothers her up to today. Thinking, what if I didn't teach my daughter to speak up, to be honest, to be open? What would have happened to my child? Whatever would have happened, it would have been my fault. And even though nothing happened, she still has that. Now, how many of us would do that? How many? Many of us, our children would tell us these things, and we would beat the child or shout at the child and tell the child to go and sit down because he or she's lying. Some of you would still allow the man to continue living in your house, and he would just stay there until he has his way. I've listened to stories, so many of them on Unstoppable Live, where people share their life stories. And these are facts where stepfathers messed with their children. Honestly. Rambo. Now, the last example I'm going to share with you to wrap this off is this. My first job in the UK was a care assistant, healthcare assistant. So we were working at this care home, and there was one particular girl there, and she was married, and she was very happy. She had a happy marriage. They were like pot and kettle, and they were just so close, she and her husband. And I left the job and went somewhere else, but later I understand that her teenage daughter joined her. And to not stretch it out, her husband started to molest the teenage daughter. She found out about it and she forgave him. She didn't run him out, she forgave him. I don't know. Forgiveness don't come near that. Out. Excuse me. So the fact that she forgave the husband, it allowed the husband to do it again. And he was doing it again until this time she got pregnant. Now, they abort the child, obviously, but the molestation continued. And it continued to the point where the child herself got fed up and went to the church and reported it to a member there. And that church member got the police involved. The guy was arrested, and sadly, maybe gladly for some, he died in police custody. Isn't that sad? That child is damaged because mom I told you he's troubling me, and you forgave him, and you still kept him here to keep molesting me to the point where you allow him to get me pregnant. That child is messed up. Be careful who you trust around your children. Be very careful. Welcome, Angie, my cousin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Be very careful who you allow around your children. Yes. You have to have an eye like an eagle. You have to look at everything that goes on when it comes to your children in your homes. And you have children, boys, girls, sisters. You still have to keep an eye out at home too. Mothers, hardworking fathers, working long hours. You left the older child to look after the younger child. Keep an eye there just the same. Because I cannot forget when my father left me and my sisters. I always talk and say, sorry, sis. My father left me as a bigger one. So anything that I tell my dad is true. I think it's my conscience when I talk about it. But my sister messed with me badly that day and I didn't like it. And I went and I took my father bulla, my bulla cake. You know, you don't play it. You I went and I took out daddy bulla cake from out of the thing and I sat down. Greedy, you know. I sat down and I ate my father bulla. And when my dad came home, I told my dad that my sister ate the bulla. Oh, she wasn't laughing. She got beaten for the bulla. Now, if it was a case where these children are just eating something and lying about it, then it would be bad, but not so bad. But let me tell you something. Our children, many of them are exposed to things that you don't know. Our teenage children, even the ones that are not teenage yet, you give them the little phone, they have some little friends. Their friends, you don't know what those friends are exposed to. And that is why I'm going to share a shocking story with you about a brother, age 15 years old, who got his sister pregnant. This happened in Ireland, in Britain. So abuse is not a one culture thing, it's not a color thing, it's not a religion thing. It happens anywhere and everywhere. But in the home, the 15-year-old was sexually active with his 13-year-old sister. Yes. Both the mother and her son were taken into care in different settings within months. But after 3 years from giving birth, the girl life has become exceptionally difficult with recurring social service involvement due to a variety of concerns about her slash her siblings slash her dad, stepdad, mother. But the thing is, when a child is abused, not to mention an older person, but when a child young as 13-year-old being abused and to know that her brother pregnated her, that child may never get over it. Even though they took the child and gave the child up for adoption, she is messed up. When you hear social worker here in Britain gets involved in your life ain't yours anymore. It's just messed up. That child is messed up. So I say that because I want to get you to understand that because you have big sons with small daughters or vice versa, abuse happened in the home. And may I add that R. Kelly, yeah, I believe I can fly. Can't fly from where they do. R. Kelly brother did an interview, and R. Kelly brother explained how they were abused when they were growing up. And who abused them? Their sister. their older sister, and he said R. Kelly got it worse than we got it. Yeah. Yes, Lily, social worker in your life, it's it's game over. Yeah. R. Kelly was abused. Yes, Rambo. So I think that's what happened, why R. Kelly turned out to be what R. Kelly turned out to be. Because when it comes to abuse, some people can grow to become better people and use that experience to be better parents, and try to look out for children, whereas other people never get over the experience and then turned around to be abusers themselves. And in R. Kelly case, that is exactly what happened. Yeah. It is so sad. So I can't stress enough that mama, daddy, mom, dad, parents, teach your girls. Sit them down and explain to them. Chat with Rusty just entered the room. Welcome, sister. Maria's products. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming. Teach your children and explain to them why they shouldn't keep secrets from you. Explain to them that if a boy is touching them in a certain way, what they should do or not do, and ensure that they understand that no matter what, they can always come to you and speak to you about stuff, because that can prevent them from become a victim themselves. Get this again, age 42 years old. Took away the 9-year-old because he and the child's mother were having sour relationship issues. And his only option was to take the 9-year-old child, kidnapped her, strangled her, and raped, then murdered her. Who saw that coming? Nobody. All right. So let me jump out of that. That is so sad. The next story I want to let's talk about this, guys. So this lady traveled to Jamaica from the UK with her 20-year-old daughter. The night before they traveled back to London, the 20-year-old wanted to go to a nightclub. Now, mind you, mom is not the club type. So mom, excuse me. So mom is not the club type. So mom decided to stay home. So mom asked the caretaker. So the caretaker is a gentleman who has been working for the family for 70 years to look after the home, because, they have a nice place. So get somebody to stay there, look after it, and jump around and do all the necessary things. So this man was taking care of the family home for the past 7 years. And the night before the lady traveled back with her daughter, her 20-year-old daughter decided she wanted to go to a nightclub. And the caretaker gave the mother his word that he will accompany her to the nightclub and bring her back safe. When they got to the club, based on the voice note and stuff, the girl got drunk. And in the auntie's voice note, she's saying that how the girl went to the club with the man, and the man was feeding her with drinks and keep telling her to drink. She damn drank it. And then the man was telling, like, when two girls were trying to intervene to say, what's going on? Is she okay? The man is going to tell them that the 20-year-old is his girlfriend. And before you know it, she drink the drinks that the man kept bringing. Now, tell me something. As Jamaican, you always hear the saying, you can bring the horse to the water, but you cannot force the horse to drink. 20 years old, and you go out with a man, any man, and the man keeps bringing you drinks. Him can't force you to drink it. So now me have to ask the question, is the mom wrong to allow this great one man to take her daughter and bring Herga Club, or is the girl not mature enough to be out there on her own? Because streetwise, obviously she not streetwise. Number one, I am not going to Jamaica and go out with anybody, even though that's my home country. This girl, she's British. She don't know nothing about street. Because you give me one drinks, I'm a drink, and the two, I'm okay. The two drinks she had were soft drinks. Then the man changed the drinks to a drinks called Kingston. Once you hear Kingston, you know, say a boom, bam, 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 bam in the drink. So the drink must bad. The drink is alcohol drinks. And the man kept giving her and she kept drinking it. Tell me if I somebody have sense. You see, at the end of the night, when she left to go home, the man took her home. The man even gave one of the two girls a ride to their location, drop them off, then bring her back to the family home. And you know, so the man rape her in the house with the mother in the room, one next room somewhere sleeping. Maria, he didn't fail to protect her. He planned to violate her. But hear what I'm saying. The girl kept drinking the drinks that the man was bringing. At one point, at what point should her flag go up? When you hear the man tell somebody, say, me are your girlfriend, yeah, tell me, say her, she not have no flag for go up, like, excuse you, take me home right now. You instead she drinking the alcohol, and then here the man go try and make out, because there's a voice note that I'm gonna upload, but I have to scrap it because it's not my content, so I have to take out people's voice from it. He's gonna say, it must be the alcohol because she went to the bathroom and then she missed her room and came into his room, and then he felt her touch him a certain way, and then before he knows it, he's on top of her. Dirty man. He's the one that drive from the club, so him never that drunk finna know say him shouldn't touch the girl. He knows what he was doing from get go, and she was just a potato head and I know nothing about street. Me wrong or me right? She's not mature enough. Maria, she's not mature enough. Yeah. He planned and she just fell into it. He's disgusting. The man has three daughters, the lady said in the recording, and one of his daughter is the same age as that young girl. But as a parent, on a real note now, every parent different and strict. And if you have pitney foreign, because we the foreign we know some of them or them bad broke and tan. You can't tell them nothing. But my 20-year-old, one night before we travel back to England, picking the guy a bed. And make sure say you go to bed before me. You're not go nowhere. Especially with somebody who ain't related to me. The man is not the people in family. He's a caretaker. You don't know nothing about the man. So all the years the man I look after the property and he handles money and he does everything he's supposed to do. That don't mean me I go trust you with my pitney. No. No. Out of order. And then the lady now says that the man put something at the soup because he cooked dinner for everybody. So the family member they came in and drank the soup. And when they drank the soup, everybody start get sick and vomit. And before you know it, everybody knock out. Everybody knock out and the man escape. When everybody wake up, it was when the girl, she got up, like she woke up herself and run out the room and said, he raped me. It looked like not only did she drunk, but he drugs her as well. Imagine that. Me don't know about Uno, but me carry my son like handbag. But me know one of them parents where spoil pitney. A one picking me have, one God Almighty pitney. But me strict. I would not allow my child to go anywhere with anybody me don't know. And in fact, one night When I go to Jamaica and I'm due to travel back, I do everything in the day. So you see, by the time night come, me naked. Just enough to lay down and forget up again. Nightclub the last day? No. That child is one child that is sad, it really is sad. It shouldn't have happened. Even though mommy trusts the man, it really shouldn't have happened to her because she damaged them. She really damaged. But people, in other recording, they're saying that the girl was she's trying to get her memory back, or her memory is coming back scanty. And at one point, the auntie saying that she was kissing a girl or kissing girls. Like, what the? You see, if you're one of those people that likes to have your little thing when you go out, ladies, have enough, but not have too much. Because when you don't know what is happening to you, you see, anything can happen. That's why me don't drink. I don't drink. Anything that me have, if it do anything little bit to me, me in my house. I am not somebody that drinks. Just the smell of some strong drinks will make me drunk. And a lot of our women are rape victims because they go out and they drink and take stuff they're not supposed to take, and the next morning them wonder what's up. Welcome, True Life 246. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. A friend of mine, I'll just drop this in here. A friend of mine, a cousin of hers, went out with his friends. And it's funny because they were funny. I better watch my words. He was not, he was a straight guy and his friends weren't straight. All right, that's a better way. And they went out on a night, a Friday night, as they normally would do. And at the end of the night, the guy didn't know nothing about his life. But when he came to in the morning, he found out that he was raped. Who do you tell? Who do you report? 4 friends, 3 friends. Who did it? Nobody knows. Because maybe all of them were drunk, or maybe they weren't drunk, but they got him drunk. hmm So he's now a rape victim, can't seek justice because he don't know who touched him. Don't drink. That is my advice. Don't drink. Yeah, do not drink. Maria, drink at home. That's the best place to drink, love. When you feel anything funny, you go right into your bedroom and then you go and lay down. But I hope the police catch this man, because if he can do this to somebody daughter who just fly down, then you know that the man here a walk around and rape half people pitney. He is a rapist. A rapist. Now I want to explain to some people what child grooming is. Yes? If you have children, they can be groomed. They might be groomed right now. And ladies, sometimes you see some kids, like your neighbor kids are, a child up the road or so, and they just full of attitude and them fierce and them just sometimes they're being molested. And they don't know how to express themselves because they don't know what they're experiencing. And that is how they play out. Lily said she said it's to her sister friend all the time because I worried about her since my sister passed. It has if insanity left her mind. Oh dear. Keep talking to her, Lily, and just pray for her. Just pray for her. Now, child grooming often happens when you find mostly with single mothers, because these men, they know what to do, they know who to do it to and how to do it, and they often target single mothers. Now you have some single mothers them can't try that with, like me, because me and one of them will sit down and wait for man come look after my own. My guy road go look my own, and anything if you go chop me, I chop it and carry it back home. Now the women that don't like to work and them sit down and them want the luxurious lifestyle, them want the Brazilian 2 color ear, Them want the eyelash big like this. Them want the lip. Them want the, yeah. And them now work can't afford it. And them have two, three children. Somebody need to take responsibility for that. When you find some man now come into that life, high maintenance. Oh, I know how to get her out the house. Hey babe, go and go date here and come. I'll stay with the kids. Yeah, man, you can go out with your friend tonight. I'm not feel for go out. I'm tired. I'll stay with the kids. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, girl, he's a good man. He looks after the kids. He allowed me to go out. Really? Put a CCTV in there or a spy camera and you will see what going on. Be careful. You're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. She's in a vulnerable position with her child, which is why I'm more on alert because even if nothing happened, her child can be very. That's true. Lily, just buy a present, buy the baby a present, or buy somebody a present and put it in the house. Spy cameras, they come in different sizes. They come in different types. Yeah, so you can get if you're so concerned, you can just camera up our house. Yeah. Just say it's for your own protection if one day she happen to see something. But hey, you can do that. But just continue to look out for her because people do target vulnerable people a lot. And that's a fact. Yeah. Now, let me just briefly explain to our parents, our friends, anyone who has kids, don't have children, but know someone who does. Child grooming is real. Some people might not even know what that means. And if it's something that exists, it does. Child grooming is where a relationship is built between a child or a young person and an abuser in order to exploit and manipulate them. Yeah. Social media use social media use must be that's true. Yes. Thank you for mentioning that. I'll just drop that in here. All right. So a lot of us give our children all the gadgets and all the things for them to have. And I will do a separate video because giving our children all these gadgets and stuff, do you know that can be also child abuse? Because a lot of us give the kids all these things. Best is in the house. Welcome, my brother. A lot of us give kids all these computer, these games, and then we don't monitor to see what they are doing, whom they are doing it with. Who the talk. My son phone is my phone. I do my random checks on that phone to make sure that he's not going on stuff, talking to people, and engaging in stuff that he's not supposed to. I also teach my son. Sometimes you'll have these things that popped up on the phone, and sometimes kids don't understand. They will just click it. Sometimes it's all these chat thing, where women are naked, these kind of chat stuff, and it just pops up. The child don't understand, and when they click it, they can enter into a whole heap of things they're not supposed to be seeing. I make sure I teach my child anything pops up on your phone, don't open it. If anything, close it. It has an X button, close it. Or bring it to me if you're in the house. Don't open it. And I explain to him in the most scary way what it can be so he doesn't open it. So you have to monitor your children devices, but abuse. Not every woman not working and carry themselves good is going to trust the man around them kids. Some of them not working mothers more protective more than the working mother. Let me read it again. Maria agrees to let the cousin cry because she isn't allowed Instagram or Snap. No, children don't need to be on everything. My son doesn't have a Facebook account. My son doesn't have a TikTok account. My son doesn't have Instagram account. YouTube he has, but he doesn't really use it like that. But I'm monitoring that. Children don't need for the in everything. You have peers that buy pitney iPhone. What you do with iPhone, the features that are on iPhone, they are so not even I don't know how much or how to use an iPhone, much less giving a 10, 9, 10, 11-year-old child an iPhone. That's too much poor people trying to look rich. Stop it. Don't do it. No, she shouldn't get no Instagram, Lily, nor Snapchat. No, she mustn't. Um, okay, so my son is 11 and he often guide other children on the internet, like kids that are not being monitored. My son would say, no, you can't go on there, not for that. No, you cannot. And if he sees it, he'll alert the auntie for the child when he goes to his dad. He monitors the little girl. So short boss about abuse. Not every woman not working and carry themselves good is going to trust them man around them kids. But Lataya, the thing is, you don't know if the man is a certain way. Men who groom children don't appears to you as people who abuse children. They appears to you like they are the most loving, caring, affectionate person. Take a pastor, a coach, a teacher. You take those people. They are not somebody who you would look at and say they are abusers. They are man of God and highly educated teacher, and them are the abuser. You won't know because they know exactly how to work their way in. Yeah, they don't come scruffy. They don't come scruffy. You know, and if a man like say a teacher, principal, or an accountant, or a pastor, for example, maybe not the pastor, because pastor got pretend holy, but somebody who is in high position and drive a nice flashy car and come and start date a ordinary girl in the neighborhood like that, we all our head gets swell up. Oh God, like everybody share boast and brag upon them. You won't know. Trust me, you won't. They don't come funny like that. All social media protect children, except TikTok. All you need to do, open a Gmail account for the child. Well, yeah, my son has a Gmail account. Yeah, Lily says she won't. My aunt won't allow her, and if I have any say, would for now I do it. Yeah, every parents decide when it's right for the children because you're the one who knows what's best for the child. For I was 16, my phone was my mom phone. If I want to play any game, I take her phone to see anything. Well done on you, Lily. At 16, at three, I must about 3 to 4 banana tree and some other trees me have phone. What phone? Me never had none. I got phone when I was in my I think it was when I came here into the UK I had phone. No? May have was Bush, got Bush pitney. What kind of? I remember when phone came out. I was in Jamaica, and you remember those big phones. I think the phone that came out first, they were like this size, or maybe a little size, but it was a flap in Jamaica. That was, and I remember this girl in downtown Kingston. She want everybody to see she have the phone. Take out the phone and flip it. Hello, everybody kind of look at her because we not on the phone. Hello, hello. You know, you hear me say me not? Then the phone ring. Cause guess what? The phone never the ring before, but she just wanted to show off. But the phone ring. No. But really, we have to protect our kids. Check their text room because they will form their little groups on their like WhatsApp group where they have other children from school. Check those too. I had to buy my first phone in the UK. I was 20 years old. See, we never have no phone, right, Rambo? Phone. We we never had phone. We never had phones. We weren't so privileged. So I don't know why is it we're breaking these kids so bad nowadays, giving them all these phones. It's because I know the dangers. Because I have done every triple child thing in the book, especially I. Well done, Lily. You need people like you to look out for them. Because a lot of people don't understand how important this is. Yeah. So, yeah. So we have to be careful with the gadgets. We don't have to give the children every game that comes in and update, giving them the latest. What? Latest for? One of my friend, no, I know she don't mind me speaking about it. Her child probably is about 13. Um, and she would give the child all the games. The child grew up with everything in terms of game and luxury. You know, a lot of us come from Caribbean. I'm from Jamaica. Most of you probably are, maybe not. But we're from, some of us are from, very little, and God bless us to work our way to better places. And we think that because we have children of our own, we should give the children everything we never had. We don't have to. We give the children what the things that are necessary. Wow. That's an interesting one, Lily, right? We're giving the kids everything. And this particular child, because mommy gave him all the necessary things growing up and the wrong things for too long without monitoring, the child likes to play game and he would play the game for hours and mommy would just leave him to play games whenever he wants and you name it. And now in school, the child is a baby in school and is getting kicked out of school because of his attitude. You know how when you're involved in doing something for so long that it becomes a part of you. It's like the attitude from the game, the shooting and the name calling and the finger pointing and stuff like that. You'll find that the children will start doing these things and it's gonna mess them up. So giving the kids things is not a bad thing, but to give the children everything because you never had it, that's the wrong thing. The best thing that you can give your children is a good education, a very good education. I asked a question the other day. If you give your children everything, keeps giving them, and not allowing them to go out there to get their own, to find their own foot in society, be their own man and woman. What if you drop dead tomorrow? What would happen to those children? They would always forever rely on somebody to keep them going. So we have to teach them the right way and not spoil them because we never had. Honestly, if I could change some things about my past, I would change. But most of it, I appreciate because it made me the person I am today. Yeah. Um, phone is not needed to children. Careless parents. Yeah. Me, I had phone when I was very young. That's what made me good in phones and computer when I was in sixth grade. Computer games shaped me in. Yes, I mean, nothing is wrong with certain games, but it's just that there are some games best that are on these phones are some games that we buy and give the children. They are bad, badass game. My son was going to school maybe about 3 years ago, and he was playing this game in Roblox, but it has sword in it and stuff. And my son went to school and made a sword out of paper and was running the kids down with the paper sword. Where did he get that from the game? And the principal pulled him up, and then I was informed about it, and I sat my son down and I said, "Where you think you're going with that? You are not playing that game again." Because they live what they learn, you see. So it's monitoring them. They are a game that they learn stuff from that are very important stuff. Excuse me, guys. I'm so tired. I start my day from 6 a.m. this morning, and I did one of the biggest job first thing in the morning, so I'm very tired. Yeah, so all we have, Lataya said, all we have to do is monitor your child's phone because right when you're a child going to school, you need to keep. No, that is correct. That's why I said in the beginning when I was talking about it that I check my son's phone and I do a random check. I don't tell him I'm going to check phone because I don't want, if he's doing something he thinks he's smarter than me, to delete it. So I just randomly go in for the phone and take up phone and computer and check. So yes, that's the best thing we can do to monitor the kids' phone, and especially if the children are back home in Jamaica, for example, where children are being, you know, kidnapped. Remember the incident the other day with the young lady in the taxi? You know what I mean? So it's very important for kids to have their phones, but yes, we just have to monitor them. These days, children are easily influenced. Yes, children can be influenced too, true that. But again, it just depends on what they are accessing. So that's why monitoring is key. Lily Rose, I stopped playing 15 years ago. I don't know the games of best. They have some games out nowadays. I don't know if you can play them. I don't know. My son is good at games. Killer is in the house. Welcome, Killer. Oh my God. Good to see you. Come on in. Come on in, my wonderful sister. It's good to have you here as well. And please, guys, remember to hit the like button before it hits you first. If it hits you first, you are not going to like it. So hit the like button, please. Come on again. Come on. Connect with anybody if you don't have them. Maybe we all have each other here, but yeah, just in case. Um, So as I was saying, child grooming, guys, is real. Child grooming is where a relationship is built between a child or young person and an abuser in order to exploit and manipulate them. Um, there are no restrictions on how old or what gender an abuser can be. What matters is their action. You hear that, sharp boss? Yeah. Beth said, just do this. Connect this phone with your mail. You will monitor him without touching his phone. Oh, have you got an app to recommend, Best? Okay, Best, you said just do this. Connect his phone with your mail. Oh, you mean my email? The child set up his own email. But I do have access to both of them. He created one that I didn't know, but he didn't hide it from me. He told me because I wanted to run you guys, um, not everybody here, but I wanted to run some playlist. And he brought his two devices to me. He brought the computer and he brought the mobile. And he said, Mom, you can run the playlist from my phone and my computer because I have two different emails. So you can, so you see, my phone is even, my son is even supporting playlists that he has no business in. Rambo Killer is saying hello. Lilis Rose said, I remember when we had the Nintendo Wii and played all the different games. Doesn't happen much anymore. So many new gadgets. Absolutely. I have so many gadgets in my house right now that I really don't use. I am going to um, look at shipping them out to someone who's gonna be lucky. I won't say yet, but let's see. I have I have I have a Word what do you call it, tablet. It's Word, Microsoft Word, so it's good for someone who's studying and it's a big size. I have not used that in ages, but it still works because I keep charging it. I have another tablet. I have phones. We just keep updating on new things and we're not using them. But I will be donating a lot of them soon. And then whenever I'm traveling, I'll travel. And I have got some nice Jamaicans, YouTubers on my side now. So, hey, let's see what goes on. Somebody could use an extra device, especially when they're trying to gather their bananas, right? Y'all? Okay. Reading more on the child grooming. So the relationship can be based on different fund foundations. I said foundations with an emotional, authoritative, or romantic components being used to provide additional sway over a child. It's possible for abusers to be in different roles with a child's life, whether that is a mentor, teacher, authoritative figures, or even sometime someone appearing as a trusted friend or family members. Last time, my mama just said, abusers, when these people are come to groom a child, them now come look like them barefoot handcat bicycle push boy down the road. Them are come clean. They come in clean and they have money and influence. Yes. Grooming can, say adult can be groomed as well? Let me ask a question. Do you know that child grooming is real, but adults can be groomed? Anyone know that? Lataya need laptop here is good. Ooh. Lataya, me I go member you. Short boss, say you're my boss. Don't say nothing. You're my boss. And I'm me and your boss, and you are my boss. So you know the thing go the student answer to the boss. Yeah. Mm. Me I have a special giveaway. And me I gonna make sure so when time the giveaway time come, a short boss get it. All when time and you forget it. And yeah, get No, I'm joking. Shabazz, don't worry yourself, man. Me have something nice in mind, cause you see, use a system now. We are change the thought now. Use a system with my respect. My respect Lataya, guys. I respect her so much. She's so nice. Yeah. So yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. I'm a family, you're not just me link, a real family, Yeah, I'm real family. Yeah. Make sure you change your name to Saman as well. All right, cool. Ooh. Lataya, best. My laptop is not even 1 year old yet. Not sorry for me. Best leave Lataya alone. And when I pick banana over, sure. Lily Rose all can't keep up with software and nowadays. You can change your device, Best. It sound like you need a laptop more than Lataya. Hello? Yeah. Let me see what I miss here. Oh yeah. Anyway, Killer, how are you? Killer, how are you? Good to see you here, sister. What time is it back home? Guys, where are you from? Aside from whom I know here, I know that Rambo is with me in London. I know that Lottie is in Jamaica. Best, I think you're in Nigeria. Correct me if I'm wrong. Lily Rose, you're in London as well. I am not sure who else do I have here. Killer, where is Killer again? Killer, I don't remember where you are. Guys, drop it. Where are you? Where are you at now? Tuning in. Let me see the time difference between me and you guys. It's now 22:24. So that's 24 minutes past 10 here in London. Time difference. Yes, Lata, I laugh at the thing. Best Killer. She's always say she has a Chromebook, but I'm supposed to have no fight in a dog fight, so me turn over so. All right, as I was saying, that grooming also happens with adults. When I say that grooming happens with adults, if you have the child in the house and the man want the child and the man a try to get to the child, the man I can work on you too. So as we mentioned earlier, if you are the girl who are greedy and love money, he's going to work on you. Give it the money. I'm gonna get the Brazilian ear. Babe, go and go do a two as well. Go and go do a tattoo. Yeah, this year one want tattoo as well. Yeah, man. So when him sums it up, it take you all 3, 4, 5 hours, you stay out. Well, per damage that. You're in the US. Ah, I'm in US Mountain Time. 3:24 p.m. Okay. So I think your Jamaica time is close then, Killer. Cool. Bum, bum, bum. I who have 1960 laptop. I make best wicked so Lataya you in my talk? Oh God. Best don't do my link is up. Lily Rose to hers is 4 years, nearly 4 years. Nearly five, and since 2 years we want to best the thing that hammer, so we still have all this best. At 7 years old until I was legal adult in UK. Okay. Best is in Nigeria. Yeah, I got it right. In I got it wrong. I know that, Best. I was just checking to see if you was listening to me. I was checking if you were listening to me. Oh, what time is it now in Nigeria? 1:25. Best. Like seriously? No, I appreciate him more for being here. Lifestyle with Janet just come to school. Janet, you're late. Go back to your yard. Welcome, my sister. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, welcome. And please to hit the like button. Please to hit the like button. Janet, I think, Janet, do you have children? If you do have children, you might want to listen to this live from the beginning to get some good goodies. I tried daily. I tried to install CapCut in my computer. It said my computer. Best, I think it's time you get up to the time, my brother. You cannot use a old key in a new thing. Yeah, it too old. We welcome latecomers. They just have to come and sit in the corner. Yeah, Janet, go and sit down in the corner over there. Go and sit in the right corner over there and do not disturb the class, Janet. Thank you very much. I can't believe the best is up at 1:25 in the morning supporting me. Guys, you have to give best some respect for that. Hmm. Me have to respect you more, best. Let me see. Yeah, man. I feel appreciated way more. Much appreciated. See? This is what we call dedicated, supported people. Straight. All right. This is Whitey. I don't blame Best for being out. So yes, Lily Rose. Whitey, Best not sleeping. Best bed probably have chink in there. Stay there. You can't sleep in them and in bed don't agree. Yeah, I guess we have YouTube. If you can say YouTube fault, right? Yeah. Oh God. Yes, the best says he's not a night runner. He's just here supporting a sister. Yes. All right. Why Tina have nothing to do with Bess being here? Me. Yes, Bess, it's me, right? Yeah, I'm me. Guys, if you're not connected with me on Instagram, please connect with me on Instagram. I'm gonna drop my Instagram name because I want support for my playlist, my watch hour. Can you guys help me with my watch hour? That's my Instagram name there, abuse underscore insights. Please come and join me on Instagram. I don't do much over there, but come. Shining Starring. Hello, welcome to my live. You are late to class, but hey, we still welcome you here. Guys, there's someone new in the chat. Is asking what's popping. Pop him a banana, whosoever wants him. Pop him a banana. I'm gonna see if he's on my platform. He's on my platform. Why did I not have a notification bell on? Shining Starring. I have you on my channel. I've subscribed to your channel, so do come to my house, please. Subscribe to my house, or maybe you have, which is why you're here. I didn't even share my live stream. I always forget that. Yeah, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Where are you coming from, Shining Starring? Where are you from? Are you in the UK, USA, Philippines? Which country is he from? Somebody tell me. Abused night runners are witches that run on. Never running on clothes. Is that for real? Oh wow. So do you need special qualifications to be a night runner, or you just take off the clothes and run? Oh my god. Somebody get some message time on this. Let me see how I go on. YouTube behind ya. What them do to you now, killer? Connect with Shining Star, and if y'all don't have him, guys. So Rumble, say best is a night in shine. Sorry, best is a night runner. He just tell us what he does at night. Take off his clothes and run naked and scare people. Best come and say something. Oh dear. Yeah. Lesson is closing in a few minutes, but we can have a little laugh and a nothing. I have my closing. Um, but we can't just go and talk and run like a draw. Nothing wrong with that. Do you have the broom? Best Killer is asking if you have your broom. You have your which broom? Do you fly on the broom? You know, bad the broomstick. He has made. He has maca in the bed. Oh dear, Rambo. I think he does have something in that bed because yeah, is either he's a night runner and he's about to go outside with his broom and run and scare people, or yeah, he has some maca or some ticks or bug in his bed. Which is it? But best, which is it? Best, which is it? Oh god, you guys are making me laugh. Hmm. Okay. Heroes best. Don't think me wanna know, rather keep my innocence. Oh gosh. I want to know. Let him speak. I want to know. What do you do, my brother? Talma. So you see, I see something run past me outside the other night. Me know say you left all the way from Kenya, come over here with a naked self. I would have beat you, see? Yeah. I have my bat in my van door. I will come up my van and get a lick. Boy, you scare me. You can't scare me. Scare this best. I would send you back to Kenya with some good beating. Yeah. Night Runner documentary is in YouTube. I'll look it up. That sounds interesting. Do you what is it though? Is it something you became? Is it like, you're born a night runner, or is some or you die and come back alive or something? Why is it? But just specific tribes. Oh, you're not in a tribe. All right, no, no, leave best alone. Best is not in the tribe business. All right. Hmm. Discussion. I'm just sharing myself. Say none of you shared me out from here. I don't see a one of you say you shared me out. And me, I share out myself when class almost finishes. You me good? I'll share everybody else and not me. Or nothing. You see, my prime minister pretty on my page. Who like my thumbnail? Prime minister, me fix you up, man. Me fix you up this time. I didn't do you bad like the last time. All right. Best me believe you here. I don't care what anybody wants to say. I believe you. You are not in a tribe. Yeah. Shining Star, and where are you from? Where is he from? Anybody knows? We too busy. I watch you. Oh gosh. Who is watching who? Don't hey, I hope on me are watching a Rambo. I'm sure you're supposed to working. Not working. Don't watch me, man. Don't watch me. Killer is one of those. Killer. Best. Just expose a secret. You're telling me you are a night runner in US. Oh my days! Next time I come over there, I'm gonna have to look out for you. You're from Korea. Oh, welcome, my brother. What time is it over there? Shining Starin. Shining Starin is from Korea. Excellent. Good to have you in the house. Shi- Shining Star. Oh, you Kenya. He's from Korea. Korea. Is it Korea or Korea? Is my pronunciation not good? He's not from he's not from Kenya, best. Which part you to the man right, Kenya? Mind you want to go sleep, your eye don't work. I mean, no me not say nothing that says Kenya. Korea. Or somebody pronounce that. Can me not say it again. I have not said it again. No. Abuse topic interesting. Wait. I know, right, Lottie? Me just share it out. Me not busy one seat late. Them callers watch the replay. Guys, this is what we do here. We discuss, we have a bit of fun. This is about socializing, talking, and enjoying our little selves and accompanying each other, even though we're different parts of the globe. We're just doing some human thing. Yeah. Some of those people just do that to scare people, but they are not real witches or wizards if they do exist at all. Okay, killer. All me can tell you is them better not make me see none of them. Because is either me craft a van I go get them or the bat. One of the two. Yeah. Scare me. Hmm. I'm gonna get scared and then I'm gonna react. Something gonna get it. Yes, man. Straight. Ay, 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 ay. What was the other thing I wanted to say to Lati? Hmm. Shining star. Lily, you're going to bed. All right, my sister. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you so much. You are much appreciated. You see, best Lily and our bed live good. She's going to bed and it's not even 11 o'clock yet. And you not reach your bed yet and it's to 2. Hey, my brother. Don't worry, I'd like to see you here. Good night, Lily. Guys, say goodbye to Lily. Lily's going to rest. Short boss. We're gonna learn what the meaning of night runner is, and then we can call best for a year or longer. See, him say if you know the meaning of it, you would call him that name for a year. So we're gonna learn. Best, are you saying these people are real witches? Like, do they disappear like ghosts in the wind? Tell me, cause I'm gonna get scared now. Tell me now, but I run over them. Janet, oh God, Janet, you really still there? Half of Janet not talk. When I really put Janet in the corner, when the wicked such. Janet, say a joke when I make come out of the corner, man, and come in the classroom and come talk up the things with me. Come on, have a laugh, sister. It's scary for witches stories. Me I go read up. Me I go read up about this thing here in the best. Yeah, me I read it up. I read it up. To get a better understanding of it. Cause sometimes we laugh over things and poor we don't understand say for real they do exist. You know? Yeah. Witches. I like watch these, well, not anymore. I used to like watch it, but then when I finished watching I used to be scared. But not anymore because they're rubbish. They can't fly. Half of them know God. So I just don't watch them anymore. Yeah. So okay, so guys, I've shared what child grooming with you guys. So in closing on this serious topic that we have discussed, people of Jamaica and of the world, I say we must not become numb to the increasing barbarity of violent acts against our children. We must stand up, speak out against, and condemn the violence, the brutal acts against our children. and start supporting measures that will bring the perpetrators to justice. And I have to ask you a few questions. I will ask you a few questions. If you know a child is being abused, do you feel it is best to keep a hush, 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 to not say anything? How would you feel if it comes knocking on your door? If you had experienced abuse of any form, but let's say you have experienced sexual abuse, just imagine what a child with no option, no voice, no way to escape it feels. And with that said, I'm asking you, please, we can make a difference. And the only way we can make that difference is if we stop turning a blind eye to these things when they're happening. If you don't stand for anything, stand against abuse. The children, they are our future. So let's help to protect them. And that is going to be it on this topic of child abuse. Be very careful with whom you allow around your children. And I will leave it right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have been working very hard this morning and I had not gotten any time to rest. So, best, I don't know about you, but me and my bed, we have a thing to do right now. We need to sleep. Well, a little bit. What did Lily say? Lily said she's in her dad's house and you tell her off, so she has to go to bed. Lily, how old are you? We don't need to tell me Lily age. Quick. Lily, when before my granddad died, right? When I used to visit my granddad, I couldn't answer my phone. When him say bed, like a real thing, when he says time for bed, if I ever tried to use my phone, this would be me. I have to remember my granddad. I can't talk to you. And he would hear that and he go, Dalian, okay, granddad. I never like go on my yard because I can't talk on my phone and bedtime. You so early. And I'm talking about here in the UK. Shining star, you have to obey your parents. Listen, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Yeah, but he's no longer with us though. But it's just because um Sweet Rose says, Lily Rose says that her parents told her to go to bed. Yeah, no worries, Latoya. Yeah, that's cool because we're gonna look at some things now in the bed. Best go sort out your bed and your chink them. Yeah, go and rest your wonderful head and get your beauty sleep. You know that you need it for another day. Yes, guys, I appreciate you so very much. Thank you so much for coming. I'm going to drop this one now and I'm going to be live tomorrow just playing music and work on my watch hours so you guys are willing to join me. It won't be this late. So come and join me then. Sharp boss. Much appreciated. Best of a Jaboo. Thank you for coming, my brother. Shining starring. You're late for class, but next time be earlier. But thank you still for coming. Lily Rose. I appreciate you. Lifestyle with Janet. Still in the corner, but girl, I appreciate you. Please, guys, like the live before you leave. And let me drop you something before I go. Shining, starring. Yeah. Lily Rose, Rambo, thank you for coming. Thank you, everyone. And we had in here earlier Coach Mary. Thank you for coming as well. Killer, appreciate you very much. Whatever you do, Be good. Have a wonderful rest of the evening, wherever you are. Good night, good morning, good day. God bless you. And we are going to say goodbye for now. All right, let's play it out. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. You're very welcome. See you tomorrow, Lati. See you tomorrow. Yeah. And me said that, man. Yeah. Clap everybody that came. I appreciate you guys. I'm looking to close out. Here we go now.
Thank you for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, why not do so today? And if you have listened to this video this far, please